Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, September 6th. You have questions? I got answers. Let's talk about it. And hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're back with the Midwest Express. It is Tuesday morning and I am out and about. Gonna do some errands, maybe even do a couple of deliveries today, but I've gotten several questions that I really wanted to do a quick video about. So here we go. First question's from Liz S. And I'm saying S because I don't want to butcher your name, Liz. So it says, "Hi John, I have some questions about DoorDash." DoorDash. Oh boy, here we go. "I am a new dasher in a small college town population of 20,000. That, Liz, is a small town, absolutely. Where I'd like to be for orders lately is away from hotspots. Only problem is hotspots are in an economically disadvantaged, no-tip, low-tip area. Also, a sketchy part of town. That's why I stopped delivering at night. DoorDash likes to send me on long runs, and the pay is not very good. Also, unless I schedule for at night, I can only be scheduled for 2 hours at a time. Sometimes I can extend, but not for long. It's virtually impossible to cherry pick." Oh, I had the app on. Let me see. Let's see. Shop and deliver. Yeah, we have a few minutes. I'm taking that. I'll put it up there. Okay. Going back. It says, "Sometimes I can extend, but not for long. It's virtually impossible to cherry pick if you only have 2 hours to do it. I do Uber Eats, but because of contract violations, I am afraid to run both at the same time. I figure if I schedule with DoorDash, I should honor that with them. Also in my town, there's a lot of traffic, red lights, which slow me down. What should I do? Any advice would be greatly appreciated." Well, Liz, I don't know how you can have a sketchy part of town with 20,000 people. But I would start with this, and this is my advice to anybody that's dashing. First thing you need to do is download the DoorDash user app, not the driver app, the user app. Go into that and use the little search thing on the bottom. It's a little magnifying glass. Click on that and go to your area and then hit search this area. And it will show you all the stores that are doing DoorDash. That's where everybody should start because you got to know where your areas are at. And then I take a look at all those stores and which ones have decent restaurants. And I'm not talking fast food chains because like McDonald's, every best McDonald's orders are $6 to $8 and McDonald's doesn't stack orders. So I would kind of stay away from the Mickey D's. But look at your other stores and find the places that are nicer restaurants and find out when are the times that people are going to eat there. For me, I break it down in my own mind of like different areas, different times of the day. And I'm just going to give you an example of a morning situation. If I'm going to do DoorDash in the morning, I'm going to settle for McDonald's runs, $6 to $8. I'm also going to probably camp out like near a Panera. Panera bread is a lot of offices order Panera and whatnot. I would do that in the mornings, like Monday through Friday. On the weekends, then you have an option like Cracker Barrel, IHOP. But if you're in a small college town of 20,000, I don't know how many places you have that would be good paying. So you're in a tough spot. And DoorDash right now really is lowballing the hell out of drivers. So I think that if you're waiting to get on Spark, that's a great thing. I think Spark will have more opportunities. But with DoorDash, I mean, you're right. Cherry picking is hard. They're going to want to take long runs. But you got to know what your value is and your time and your effort. And if there's not enough in your market to make ends meet, then just only do it during the peak times, or do it just during the lunch rush, or do it, mornings don't pay that great unless you get in a flow of an area that's going to be, every morning people are going to be ordering from this place. So hope that helps, Liz. Probably not, but there is a lot of great DoorDash channels out there. I started out watching Bentley at first, and then right around the time I started, Pedro and Nugs and my driver Mike was really starting to take off. So I kind of watched all four of those guys a lot for a lot of DoorDash information. But when I started this channel, I unsubscribed from all YouTube gig work channels. I don't subscribe to any gig work platforms at all. And the reason why is I want to be original in the content that I'm providing you guys, and I'm not going to clout chase those gentlemen on their endeavors and what they're doing. So, next question. Miss Daisy Driving says, I'd love your thoughts if I may ask a question. In my market, I only get 6 FCFS offers and a round robin all on my screen at once. I've been trying to increase my acceptance rate, but I can't tell which ones are the dang round robins. Is there any way to tell the difference between the types that I'm missing? I have 3 stores in my zone that I won't do as soon as possible, and one of them I rarely do the 20 and the 45 unless batches are already landing me on that side of town, of course. I have a cheat sheet which shows me the store numbers so I can remember the stores and what side of town too. The cheat sheet's a great idea, Miss Daisy. I've noticed that too lately. Spark has been sending out a lot of let's see if I can get that focus there. Where we go. But I've noticed that lately Spark's been sending out a lot of orders all at once, even during the round robin time. You get the round robin and they just flood you in with information, and it's really tough to weed through them, especially this weekend. Like, it was horrible. I just, when that's going down, I just say screw it, and I just weed through them and pick what I know. If it's as soon as possible, I just skip by it. I'm looking for the round robin. I'm looking for the thing that says it's for you, and then it's going to be offered to you on the timeline for several minutes. So, and they're not going to be the .coms. So hopefully that helps. And lastly, I thought this was probably the best post I've ever gotten on my channel. And I want to say thank you to John. He said, there's obviously cons to these wait times. If you don't load up quick enough, you will get skipped an hour. So the last $25 order turns into a $12.50 order. Getting a crappy order on your screen for 5 minutes and a dozen offers that you can't even get to, which hurts your metrics. You get one per hour. And that's what you make per hour. Take it at the 20 after, pick it up at the 45 after. And if you don't get it loaded by the top of the hour, you have only 20 minutes. I say it again, 20 minutes to make both deliveries so that you can get another at the 20 after. And then waiting repeats. If you don't finish on time, you just get skipped by an hour. Or you can play roulette and maybe get an order or kill your metrics. It's a rather sick game getting docked for those orders 30 miles away. They should only account for stores within 8 miles. My point of view as a Spark driver, so choose wisely, because the banger order for $28 with a $14 tip going 12 miles goes to $14 an hour because you're going to get skipped by on the next hour. Golden John. Thank you. That is gig work, guys. And if you're at this channel, I want to tell you that this is sometimes a punch in the face. If you're not driving with incentives, it's hard to show a really good profit doing this. Honestly, Spark, you're always going to be in a window of from $15 an hour to $30 an hour. Very seldom is anybody making over $30 an hour average that's doing it for extended time. Now, if you cherry pick and you say, all right, I'm going to go out this time to this time, and that's it, I'm going to do a 2-hour window, you might snap off, a morning incentive or whatever else, and you'll make enough to maybe get over that $30 threshold. But it's hard, guys. It's really hard. And that's why I have this channel. I want you guys to know about the pitfalls. I want you to know about how things can go wrong for you, because this is not easy. I know in the physical aspect, it's easy. You sit in your car, somebody loads your vehicle, you drive to the house, you put the groceries there. It's easy. But there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of drivers. Sometimes there's not enough orders. Sometimes people are on, they used to be called food stamps. Now it's EBT. So they are getting subsidized food from the government. So they can't even tip you if they wanted to, and those are all just things that we kind of take and hurdles of doing this job and learning about the orders of what's going on. And right now, all of this is not the end game for Spark. This is just step one. They are trying to get the market. They are offering all these deals, and unfortunately, they have to get out all these lowball orders too. And it affects us all. And I think that if people hang in there and Spark does a good job at controlling how many drivers are in each area, I think there could be a future in it. But there's a lot of factors. The economy, where's that going? If the economy tanks and people are like, can't afford this shit no more, then that's, all there's going to be is those lowball orders that people are using the Walmart Plus and EBT. So hope you guys are getting something from this channel. If you are, make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll hit you on the next one.